Hello everyone. I just thought I'd make a little recording of some exercises that I have done, put together to go in the hot tub. Having had 2 hip replacements and 2 spinal fractures, I find it very difficult to do any kind of exercises that a normal average person can do. So while I love my hot tub and I love relaxing in it, I found a way to do some exercises that actually help keep me supple and moving, and possibly, hopefully, one day lose some weight. So you can follow along and do as little or as many as you like. I'm up to 20 now, but I started doing about 5 each. So I'm just going to show you a couple of each, and then you can work it into your system, however you feel free. Okay, the first one I do is I use my swim rings, and these are quite cheap, and you can get them online for little of nothing. There's 2 of them, and you put your foot into the swim ring and bring it down. The second one in there, bring that down with your feet, get it comfortable on your heel, and then on the arch. And then you just up and down with your knees. You bring your knee all the way up to the edge of the water, and I do 20 of those each day. And once I'm done with that, I'll take those off, move the rings out of the way. You could probably do that without the rings if you find it difficult to start with. Don't use weights if you've had a problem, only after you've done it a long time. And then I just use the hot tub itself, and I'll raise up on my toes and down on the ball, up and down. And if you do that 10 times, you're going to feel it stretching that calf muscle. But just repeat that 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, whatever you're able to do without hurting. Then I'll do the deep knee bends in the water. And that, keeping your feet flat, your hands on the edge, just down and up, down and up, down and up. Following that, I get down into the pool, and then I use these little tools. And you can use tin cans if you want to. Something that floats, easy to use. And I start off putting them together, keeping the toy dumbbells inside the water. Arms straight and together. I do that as many times as I can, between 5 to 20. Right now I'm doing 20, but I started at 5. Then you turn them up, and then bring it to you and back. 5 to 10 times. You bring in your arms, you got your arms crooked and your elbows actually following the line of the water. Then you turn them up if you've got this tight. Bring that down level with the water, and then bring them to and back. It looks kind of like the same thing, but it's not. You're using a different muscle. Following that, you bring it, you might want to move it back to the edge of the hot tub. It helps. Bring them straight down to your knees, back up, straight down to your knees and back up. Tighten your stomach if you can do that, and do as many as you can. This one is hard, so you might want to do just a few to start with. In fact, if you're starting, only do a few of each anyway. Then you get back over to the middle, and you want to bring them down to the side as close as you can get to the bottom of the pool. Now that's going to depend on whether you're tall or short. I'm short, so I don't reach it. All the way down, up and down, as many times as you're able to. Following that, we're finished with these little tools. Or if you don't have these, you might have a flat float. This. You can get it online if you don't have one. And you can do this one. Push it out and bring in. You want to do as many times as you can. Remember, if you're starting, don't wear yourself out. Start slow. And then you want to turn it up straight. Your hands on the handle or on the edge, whichever works best for you. Bring that one straight down to your knees and up, down, and up. You might want to keep your hot tub turned down because it does get quite hot if you're exercising. Down and up. Then You can use one of these if you've got it. If you don't have this, don't worry about it. Just use your body. I knew what to do. To twist around as far as you can. If you've had a back injury, go very slowly. Back. You want to look as far back as you can on each side. This is hard, so be careful. You will hurt the next day, not the day you've done it. So you just keep going around. I usually do 20 of these now, but I started at about 5. And then when you've done that, got another little one. Taking your arms up, and then you want to bend over to the side. Take your elbow, this elbow, take it as close to the knees you can get it. Followed by the next one. Up and down, taking it to the thigh probably, and down. Do that 10, 20 times. Down 3 of those, and it goes to the legs. David's filming this, so I'm going to ask him to come around a little bit so you can see my legs. And what I'm doing is I lean back here, and I'll start with the legs. You want to come up a little bit further because I want you to see my toes. And what we're going to do, how did I do this, is we're going to start off taking our legs apart and back, just a little ways apart to start with, and then go further the more you're able to do it. Back and forth, back and forth. Again, however many times you can do it. And after you've done those, you want to do some scissors, up and down, scissors. Right leg up, right leg touch the bottom. Left leg up, right leg up, left leg up. Scissors is what they call them, and up and down on that. When you're counting, count the right leg only. You count the times you've seen it come above the water and then down. So you want one for both legs. Then you're going to do some running. You're going to run in place. Right leg up, left leg up, right leg up, left leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do as many of those as you feel all right doing. Now following that, you do some crunches. You're holding on here, and you're bringing your knee up to your chest or your chin, whichever one you can reach, or as close as you can get. Up. 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 If you're tall, go as much as you can, but don't cheat by playing off of the other side of the hot tub. You really want to try to get your knees up to your chin. And that's it. That's what I do every day. I usually do about 30 minutes of it, working all those together, and it keeps me moving. And it does make you sore to start with, but if you do them regular, it will help. Bye.